A wishing well.
I wish I had absolute power to decide who lives and who dies.
I think we'd need a bigger well.
Welcome, young Padawans, to another History in 5 Minutes, where you learn all about the interesting history that you may have not known about your favorite video games and their developers. Today we're bringing you part 2 of our epic tale of that galaxy far, far away, the one, the only, LucasArts. We last left off with iMuse, and today we're going to start off with the adventure games. The first adventure game developed by Lucasfilm Games was Labyrinth in 1986, based on the Lucasfilm movie of the same name. The 1987 title, Maniac Mansion, introduced Scum, the scripting language behind most of the company's later adventure offerings. The adventures released in the following years, such as Zack McCracken and the Alien Mindbenders in 1988, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, the graphic adventure in 1998, and the 1990 titles Loom and The Secret of Monkey Island helped Lucasfilm Games build a reputation as one of the leading developers in the genre. The original 5 adventure games created with Scum were released in a compilation titled LucasArts Classics Adventures in 1992. LucasArts was often referred to as one of the 2 big names in the field, competing with Sierra Online as a developer of high-quality adventures. The first half of the 1990s were a heyday for the company's adventure fame, with classic titles such as Monkey Island 2, LeChuck's Revenge in 1991, Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis in 1992, Maniac Mansion, Day of the Tentacle, and Sam & Max Hit the Road in 1993, and in 1995, titles such as Full Throttle and The Dig.
Fudge.
The adventure genre failed to find popularity with the masses of new gamers. Despite their declining popularity, LucasArts still continued to release adventure titles. In 1997, The Curse of Monkey Island, the last LucasArts adventure game to retain traditional 2-dimensional graphics and point-and-click reference, was released. This was followed by Grim Fandango in 1998, LucasArts' first attempt to convert 2D adventures into a 3D environment. The highly stylized visuals, outstanding soundtrack, superb voice acting, and sophisticated writing earned Grim Fandango many postulates, including GameSpot's Game of the Year award.
Now, there's no need to be nervous.
Nervous? No, it's just your appearance. It's a little intimidating.
Intimidating me?
In 2000, the 4th installment of the Monkey Island series was released, under the name Escape from Monkey Island. This game featured the same control schemes as Grim Fandango and was generally well received. It is the last original adventure game that the company has released. Two sequels to the existing franchises, Full Throttle, Hell on Wheels, and Sam & Max Freelance Police were announced to be in development, but these projects were cancelled in 2003 and 2004 respectively before the games were finished. LucasArts halted adventure game development for the next 5 years, instead choosing to focus on their Star Wars games. They remained silent and did not release their old games on digital distribution platforms as other studios were doing at the time. However, in 2002, the company pledged that at least 50% of its release would have nothing to do with Star Wars. It wasn't until 2009 that they returned to the genre. On June 1st, 2009, LucasArts announced both The Secret of Monkey Island Special Edition, a high-definition remake of the original game with revised graphics, music, and voice work, and Tales of Monkey Island, a new episodic installment in the Monkey Island series that was developed by Telltale Games.
I think we're having a real moment here.
Then, on July 6, 2009, they announced that they would be re-releasing a number of their classic games, including Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis and Loom on Steam. The re-releases were, for the first time, native versions built for Microsoft Windows. This was the first time in many years that the studio had offered any support for its classic adventure titles.
It's destiny, honeycakes.
Don't talk to me.
Snugglepuss.
Get lost.
Punky Doodle.
I'm warning you.
Pooper Duper.
Maybe I should go rake the back 40.
The second game in the Monkey Island series also received a high-definition remake, entitled Monkey Island 2, LeChuck's Revenge Special Edition in 2010. Both Monkey Island Special Editions games were released in compilation Monkey Island Special Edition Collection exclusively in Europe in 2011.
And I brought a little surprise for you.
I don't suppose it's a LucasArts game.
The release of the unofficial Scum virtual machine, Scum VM, has led to something of a resurgency for LucasArts adventure games among present-day gamers. Using Scum VM, legacy adventure titles can easily run on modern computers and even more unusual platforms such as video game consoles, mobile phones, and PDAs. Well, young Padawans, that's a wrap for now. There's still plenty of history to cover with LucasArts. Stay tuned for next week's High Five to cover Part 3. Stay gaming, gamers, and may the Force be with you all.
Let me get it, yeah!